Anytime we're on stage with Slim Buster, like my brother will take the CD to the DJ to make that, like, to do the selection for the performance. So he will put our song at the end of Slim Buster's performance, which Slim Buster is not aware. So after we finish backing him, he leave the stage for us to do the last dance. So after he leave the stage,
they play
then
your
they will
song.
put our song.
You're welcome to another edition of Talkertainment here on Ghanaweb TV. I am Paula Amma Broni. Today I have some very important dignitaries here when it comes to the music industry. They've got all the experience, they've seen it all, and today we're going to go 360. Life, career, everything. So do stick and stay. It's Talkertainment on Ghanaweb TV. You're welcome back. It's Talkertainment on Ghanaweb TV with me, Paula Amma Broni. Today, I've been joined by FBS Ghanaian Music Group. They've been there since Olumambuge days, Kill Somebody, featuring Guru. You have one with Apietus, I forgot the title.
Buy one, get one.
You pay as you go,
Yes.
as heads upon heads, and even now you have a new one with Mr. Jujo, which is a big one. And I know you have an EP too. You made mention in our last interview.
Yes.
Great. But FBS Music, with those who have been following you, then times you used to be a 3-member group. Someone will say, "Where's your third member?"
You know how it is when you're growing, when the going gets tough. That's the English, right? You know, we leave Ghana to stay in the UK for some time, and we got married. People, like, things start changing. He got married to somebody who doesn't have a Ghanaian culture, so she's like, no, you don't have to come. So we have to be coming down, and you know, with music, your presence is really needed. You get it. So going to studio, you're not there. So for about 10 to 12 years now, that we've been doing solo stuff. So automatically, it become the two of us. But we are so cool. We talk every day. We are cool.
So absolutely no bad blood.
No.
Great.
No beef, nothing.
As we're
Just
talking now, it's
the
in
time.
London.
It's
doing
in London,
something
yeah.
too.
It's okay.
Great. So live having to go on a break for some time. Did you regret, or it was just a decision you had to take a break to focus on family?
FBS never had a break. You see, one thing about music is we don't, as a musician, you need to know your target audience. At a particular time, you might sing a song that might be hitting here, and maybe for some period of time, then it's changed to another country. If you're an artist that you are really, really observant, like you move, you will know how to, because that is your job. You understand? When we stop doing music for Ghana, we're doing music for our local people, for our language, because we've been traveling from all the local areas, from the northern part of Togo to all those places, to Ivory Coast, to Liberia, and all those places, still doing music.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like we've not released a major song for Ghana.
Okay.
You understand? But we've been doing songs. We've had a lot of songs going on, and it's been amazing for all those time. You understand? So FBS have not gone to break, but it's like just diverted the attention to another crowd.
Okay. So according to Najo, you did not take a long break. It was
No.
just that you're not doing music for Ghanaian audience.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
So music, away from music, you spend some of your time abroad. Coming back to Ghana, everybody say, "Oh, the system and all that." How did you settle in?
You see, when we came back to Ghana, we realized one thing. We realized things have changed, but certain things we started way back is still there. It's like we see ahead of time.
Okay.
When we say see ahead of time, like this TikTok dance that is raining now, in our years, we started those things. We bring music with dance, and then we make sure every music that we do, it has its own movement. So we get it so easy on that side because already it's like we know the system or the global
That has
world.
been our trend.
Yes.
Exactly.
So we didn't get it so difficult too much on our side. Do you understand me?
Agree.
Like with a Mr. Drew like this, when we release, it just go viral like that because already it's something that we're already doing.
Great.
You understand me? So, and we are even happy. Likes of Mr. Drew Dems and those guys are following the trend and stuff. So we jumping in. I didn't see it so.
It's anything new.
No.
Okay, great. So now I know you brothers. One would say, how did you come together? Did you come together because of the dance, or you came together originally to do music?
We started from dancing.
Okay.
If you know so much, if you know the history of FBS, we've been from National Dance Factory, National Dance Ensembles, from backing of musicians to back Slim Buster. We back a couple of musicians, and from there then we jump into music. So we started from dancing, from Embassy Pleasure Double Do to name it.
We've been everywhere.
You know the Embassy Pleasure Double Do,
Do you know
right?
what is called Embassy Pleasure?
Then I was younger, so maybe
Oh, she
not.
don't have
Yeah.
Maybe are the new
It's
G's.
the national dance competition for Ghana.
Yeah, for Ghana.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That time, sorry to say that there's a embassy called
There's a
the
cigar company that sponsored
called Embassy.
Embassy.
Oh, great.
it
So they were the one
That
that had the
was it.
sponsors for the program.
sponsors for the dance and this thing. So
Yes.
we've been a dance champions
Before.
for ages,
You know.
and we do a lot of adverts like Tampico adverts, Fangigo
I
adverts.
think I remember an ad be like
Yes.
that.
Those years.
Then-
Uh-huh.
Great.
Tampico. Sorry to do adverts for them.
No, but
we were
like,
part of the video.
Great,
Some
great.
of the part of the TC, you see us in the mask and stuff.
all right. So you've made a name for yourself in music and in dance.
We
and
started
music.
in dance. We
Great,
started breaking
great.
barriers in dance. We travel a lot
Sure.
before we just switch in. We have the music in our blood already, so
It was not a
to
big
switch there,
deal.
to switch
Great.
is so easy.
So when you speak to artists who've been there, as we love to call them, the OGs, they talk about back in their days, it was difficult. Music was not just how it has become so modernized in our time. You know, you have to book a studio, wait hours, days before it gets to your turn, recording. When you are done with the whole thing, you have to even market and get the music to the audience. Can you walk us through how was it like starting on the onset of your career?
Okay, our career has been tremendous. It has been superb because, you know, there is two things about life. You see, when the business you are doing becomes your hobby, even if it's difficult, you don't see the difficult part of it. Because FBS, we love dancing already. We used to dance for free, for fun. Because I feel like if I don't dance for a day, it's like I've lost something. And then so when we started doing music, and we feel like it's not even difficult because the dance we put in when we were dancers and the dance we put in when we were singing it was limited. And when it comes to studio section, I did not see any stress going to the studio because we were privileged. Our first song was recorded in the studio of Slim Buster.
Okay.
You understand? Slim Buster was out with his friends, and then his engineer was there. It's called Uncle Otu, or what's his name? Uncle Otu was like something. He was an old man who was Slim Buster's engineer. So we're like, Uncle Otu, do you know that we can sing? He said, oh, I'm going to say, we've even written some songs. He said, and then we an old man now. So Slim Buster was not aware, so we started doing something. So he was like, okay, he played this beat. We have to sing what we want with our mouth, and then he was like, okay, this is a good thing, so let me play. So he played the beat. After that, we sang the first Old Man Boogie. It wasn't the one you are hearing now. There's the one that we did the demo part of it. You understand? It was nice. So when he did it, we did the voicing and everything. He was not being able to mix it because Slim Buster came, so we have to stop it. After 3 days, we asked him, Charlie, just give us a copy like that. It was like, the woman train I'm in your time, I'm mix it, and you give it to us. So what we did is when he gave us that song, anytime we are on stage with Slim Buster, like my brother will take the CD to the DJ to make that, like to do the selection for the performance. So he will put our song at the end of Slim Buster's performance, which Slim Buster is not aware. So after we finish backing him, he leave the stage for us to do the last dance. So after he leave the stage,
they play
then
your
they will
song.
put our song. He being in his dressing room listening to it, he didn't know it's our song. And they will dance with it, and the crowd love it. So we were unlucky. We were at Takoradi or somewhere.
Takoradi.
He didn't go to his dressing room. He was like around his car, and then they put the song, and then the crowd won like, boom. So when we were coming out of the stage, the crowd followed us to him. And you know what they told him? They were like, "Yo, Slim Master, you better power chop and janyum no. Not concentrating on Kwalawe because enyum na almost at the end no. A very your future obeneska."
Wow.
Some man just prophesied to him straight. And not knowing that thing he didn't feel okay because imagine we are his pillar at that time. We are the one that making him Slim Bastard. And so you're telling him to retire and concentrate on us. That was like a big blow. So he was like, ah. So
when did you guys do this?
He didn't ask us that day. He didn't even talk to us.
Oh.
We were like, we are dead. We see him like our father. You see, we as Limata, we clicked so much. He was watching us. He didn't give us food. We were like, hey, it's bad. So we just still have to, mingle with it. So for some time, we realized that the communication is that the relationship is no longer that strong. So we have to leave and then start doing our thing because he wasn't concentrating any longer because he realized we betrayed him.
But would you call that a betrayal? You took an opportunity as you were narrating the story.
You see, as an artist, if like right now, I'm in Slim Bass's shoes, and I have a dancers like us, and then we are going for the goal, like you understand, and all of a sudden we are backing up. Charlie, it's a big blow for him.
I get it.
Because me and my brother, we are very loyal. When we are with you, when we're with Slim Bastard, we will not back any other musician. Unlike the rest that come to join, they can go and do their own thing. But if you see us, you see Slim Bastard. So he's proud. The whole thing becomes like a brand, the three of us. You get it? And then my brother does the TikTok thing because Slim Bastard has featured TikTok on couple of his songs. So if TikTok is not there, my brother will do the rapid service that kind of thing. So the vibe was there. Okay. You get it? So he was so comfortable with it, and all of a sudden, we feel like we can do more than dancing, and so that's what's really bring the breakup between we and Slim Bastard. And after that, it was so good. And then Bulare started giving us programs. They were calling us Talibans. When we go to show, we used to tie our hair with some white scarves. So from one place to another, and things start getting better. And Bulare was like, "Yo guys, this your man Boogie is really, really getting famous now, and people are loving it. But it's demo. So why don't you go see JQ? That time JQ2 is getting the vibe. So it's like, why don't you go see JQ? We said, like, Charlie, we don't even have the money.
Charlie.
They said, go tell JQ that I'll pay. Record, I'll pay. When we got to JQ2, we don't know how to record. Like, it's a long story, see that. If I have to tell you all that.
We'll save it.
But it was good. JQ recorded us, and
it became the hit. Great.
So
in December last year, the big shows, you rocked there. I met you at Beam concert. We had a very good interview. The dance was on point. I'm like, hey, this is where did they get the energy from? And you don't miss a beat. Like the formation, you turn. It was such a pleasure to watch you. In 2022, you released one of the hit songs, Joe, which featured Mr. Drew. One would say, why feature Mr. Drew? Do you see yourself in him? Because he also sings and dances. Like, how did you settle on that, and how did the collaboration come?
You see, Mr. Drew has been good. Like, Mr. Drew is good. Like, you understand, Ghanaians know. But we did not, discover him earlier. Like, this thing could have happened long ago. But we did not discover Mr. Drew earlier because we are not familiar with the industry any longer because we've been traveling in and out and stuff. But the first time I saw him, my brother wasn't there. I was the one that saw him at a lunch he was performing. I was like, yo,
this guy.
Like, yo, Ghana. So Ghana have started this. Then that means Ghanaians still love that. Because I love everything about him. So I was like, yo, I called my brother there and I was like, yo, I've met that guy. So I said, this guy is good. We need to work with this guy. We are about to retire, but with this guy, we have to do something. So I asked him, I said, yo, find his number, because he is fan of that. When I say find his number, he's going to find, okay. I say find his number, call him, let him know we want to do something. So about a week, he found his number. He called him. He was like, "Yo, is it Mr. Drew?" He said, "Yes. This is FBS." He said, "Who?" FBS. Are you sure? He asked. He said, "Are you sure?"
I could know how they feel because he also danced looking at you.
He's not even believing. Yeah, what?
Are you sure?
Then I hear him telling somebody, FBS is talking to me. Then I think somebody said, "Oh, he's lying."
He's lying.
Then I say, "It's FBS." It's like, if it's FBS, let's meet her.
They say, then come.
Then come, let me see you. I want to see you.
Then we say, okay, send us your location.
He sent location, we see him.
Then. So then he agreed to the collaboration. And
now when we went to his place, not knowing, he also have an
Looking
agenda
for
for FBS. That he wish he could have met FBS.
Yeah.
Because I think he had a conversation with VGMA, because they said the last year's show, he murdered it. And people are like, okay, you've done whatever you want to do. People have seen it. So this year you're on it. What else will you do? So if they say, but if you want to do something, then you have to do something bigger than what FBS have done.
18 years ago.
So this is what FBS did 18 years ago.
No, let her know. We're holding the record on VGMA.
Like,
18 years ago, nobody have win
that show. Like we came with the chair and the umbrella at the same time. We performing.
Are you getting it?
8 years ago, I was younger, so
so
for that video.
on VGMA record, nobody have performed open act what we did before. For 18 years, the crown is on us. We are holding the title.
So they were like, okay, watch this and then do like
that.
Or team up with them and do the same thing. And I was like, that would be a good thing if I team up with them. That would be a very good thing. So we came and said, like, yo, you want to work with me, fine, but let's put the work aside.
And focus on the VGMA.
So what is it? I'm going to VGMA and I want to go with you.
Wow.
I said, really? Go just on what basis? Because before we were thinking, maybe we're going to dance with him on his song. He said, no, I'm doing your music on VGM. He was like, yo, really? He said, but it's going to be a surprise, just we and you. I didn't let VGM know I've gotten you.
You've got you.
So I just took the idea, but I didn't give them the assurance I'm doing it.
Wow.
You understand? So we surprised them.
And that was it.
That was it.
So
and then we told him, we said, like, listen, this is going to be big. Because honestly, Ghana didn't really have enough of us. So it's going to be, say, yes, he knows it's going to be big. It's okay, let's do it.
Right. I'm really interested in that story. But then we'll take a quick break. When we come back, the conversation with FBS continues. Welcome back. You're still watching Talkertainment on Ghanaweb TV. I've been doing this with FBS, the music group. They dance, they sing, they do everything. You should see their performances if you have the opportunity to ever see them on stage. It's fireworks. They don't. I don't want to talk much, but let's continue the conversation. Before we went on that break, we were talking about your collaboration with Mr. Drew. Currently in the music space, which other young artists would you love to work with?
That's a big question. Honestly, we would love to work with everybody. You see, there is something about FBS that up till now, for me, I'm not really comfortable. You see, because of the dance, it has covered our talent for music. Because people don't really pay attention and know what FBS can do musically. You get what I'm saying? All they concentrate is on the dance. You understand? But they've forgotten that the dance comes with the music. You get it? But I think it's our time for Ghanaians to know that, okay, FBS can really sing. So when it comes to featuring somebody right now, you see, some of the artists feel like, oh, FBS, yeah, if it's not dancing music, I cannot feature. You understand?
Yes.
So people are feeling they can't work with us because they can't dance.
It has to be a danceable song.
No, but when you listen to our EP, it's only one danceable song in it. And trust me, we're good. We're very, very good. Me listening to the industry we are in now in Ghana, FBS is really, really good when it comes to music.
They don't know. They don't know.
Yes,
that we
because
can write. They are not.
So
aware.
you write all your songs.
Yeah, they don't know we are very good writers.
Great.
They don't know that.
We have never gone to the studio and recorded song, and let's say a song, and then go We are just there. You play the beat and we finish it.
That's it.
That's how Joe was recorded. Instantly, the beat, the song, everything instantly. Like that's it. We don't go home and come back and say, "Oh, give me the beat. Let me go listen." No.
Is the raw talent and how the crowd receive you. As I stated earlier, if you have the opportunity to see you perform, everybody jamming to it, from your songs even to the new ones that you have right now. I listened to an interview, a 2022 interview we had with Larry, and you made mention that back in the day, PSquare came, asking that they wanted to be like you. Can you throw more light on that story?
That controversial interview.
Yeah, that controversial interview with Larry.
I made that.
Yeah,
that it started on one of TV station like that, and then Larry too took it, and they're talking, and some of our fans or some of the Nigerians are not taking it lightly. So I choose not to be answering that question because some people who are not there, they will not believe you. They will not believe. And you hear them coming hard on you, thinking you are undermining or you are rating. So we choose not to answer because there's a more to it than what I say. There's more, and
but you don't want to give us some gist.
When in our biography, in our record, we have performed with a big art. Casey and Jojo, we performed with Casey and Jojo in London. We performed in Wembley before. Those times there's no social media. We were there. We have done a lot. We are ambassador for peace. This Liberia. This we work with UN. These things. So if I talk about PSquare used to or the ask. And people are going gaga crazy, so I choose not to answer because. And I learned one guy said they talk to PSquare, they say they don't remember, they remember VIP.
Yeah,
and then it's okay, yeah, because
maybe in his narrative might
no, but it was true. It was true
they might remember
because at the time Alumambuge was hitting. VIP was representing FBS in Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So, you know how social media they can twist things and all
and
that.
as I'm saying, in record, as we are talking about success, in record, we don't have bad blood with anybody. We have our journey, 22 years in this journey, very nice, sweet. We don't want to do this social media thing like, who are you guys to say PSquare, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Now talk about Biz. Some people say that it's good for the industry. Currently, some people can stage, let's plan it. Let's just say we are fighting because maybe you have a project and all that. Do you think that beef is good for the industry?
For some people who are ready to eat beef. for us, for us, yeah. For us, listen, our legacy, we want to end it well. You understand me? We want to end it well with good notice. We will not just take your beef somewhere else.
Now you look very young.
Yeah.
Earlier when we started this conversation, we were talking about the fact that when I was younger, I used to listen to you. But you're going to tell me that, you're still young.
We were all younger by that time.
Najo, please. Olumambuge came not now.
Yeah.
You made mention that VGM 18 years or 19 years ago.
Yeah.
What is your secret to looking good, young and all that? Apart from you defending that you are still young, which you are though, but then what do you do to look young and radiant?
You see, I realized one thing about life. The more you stress, the more you grow old.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you consume yourself with unnecessary things. What is unnecessary? You feel like, I'm not hitting, my song is not on time. You have to be on top of this. We can be in Ghana, VGM, you won't see us there. You will not
see us anywhere.
We can go clubbing, and we see the artists, they're doing their celebrity lifestyle. We'll just be here. You won't even know FBSs. They're like, we had that free mind. You understand? We have that free mentality because I feel like if I have done it before, I owned it before, and you are having it today. It's just the time difference, but it does not really matter. I have it today, and you will have it tomorrow, and that's it. You understand? And we feel those are the secret of life. Like, just love yourself.
Yes.
Love the time you are in it. The little you have, manage it.
Don't let that life, celebrity life,
I will tell you, we are very successful financially, but we have never posted anything that we owe.
Sorry to say, if I want to talk to a girl, I don't even want her to know I'm
That's
FBS.
your secret.
That's
okay. Then let's pretend I don't know you are FBS.
I don't fancy that thing.
Having to use.
Yeah. Okay. If I come to club FBS in down,
You love to keep it on the low.
Could you believe till the Joe song came, one of my tenants didn't know I'm FBS.
Me up to now, my area, plenty people.
One of my tenants, I think about a week ago, he was like, boss. I was like, yeah, what is it? He said, please, my sister says she wants to come and snap a picture with you. I said, you are in this house for over 3 years now. Now you want to snap it? Because I didn't know you are there. I was like,
okay.
So you see the way the whole thing is. That is life.
We don't.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like this beefing, this social
unnecessary stress.
You know,
drugs. You see, all these things lead you to drugs.
Exactly.
Because when your brain is too hot, you need something to cool it off.
Yeah, you want to do
so you are stressed, you take in drug, it cools you. You get stressed again, you take it. Then before you see, you're a drug addict.
Yeah, addicted to it.
And then, bro, you see yourself.
We've heard how drugs have destroyed a lot of celebrities and all that.
Drugs,
stay away.
Drugs. Some is positive for them, but the time it becomes negative is when stress gets involved.
Then you have to be always on it.
Drugs are very, very
Addictive.
very addictive. When they only want to get you at your weak time. At your happy time, you might think drugs is everything, but when you are weak, or when your career starts going down financially or mentally or marital, like if you have an issue, then the drug will get you. You understand? And it will destroy you.
Thank you for that advice. I know the young folks who are going to chance on this interview will really appreciate it. Now here in Ghana, we've had some people, I would call them legendary entertainers, say, oh, here in Ghana, they don't really appreciate their legends until maybe, excuse me to say, when you are late, that's, oh, let's celebrate you. What would you say about that? Do you think that there's more that can be done, or Ghanaians, the thing that we say that we don't celebrate our own is false?
It goes in the two ways. Always I say this, when you don't make room for something, then there's no room for it.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? We have not created an industry for the old songs, for the past songs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because even the new songs, the industry we create for the new songs is even limited. Trust me, we have named them the legends. Have you ever had a program that every year we line up old artists to come and perform? So if there's no performance going on, how do their legacy becomes relevant? You see, you have a lot of things in your head. Presenters have, you are doing your show for people to watch you, right? You want a current vibe. You want something that will sell you. So if you don't mention any old artist's name on your program, it's not your fault. But if an old artist went to perform at a particular event and he made a mark, you would talk about it. Do you get what I'm saying?
So we should get a platform where we'll line up and then...
There should be an industry for the old arts. There should be something that is going on.
Some awards have to go in, not that
something has to go on.
Somebody will take the idea and he will stop it somewhere.
No, it has to be continuation.
Some will take an idea and it will be selfish, not to call in somebody. No, we have to be a national something. Like, listen, yearly, this award, this is it. It goes on, and we can remember you for doing this for Ghana. Ghana say thank you for this. When you do this, but they are waiting for you after maybe they have hit 10 years. Stoneboy have hit 10 years, then the young chap will come, then you compare him to Stoneboy. That's what Ghanaians are doing.
Yes.
So if you are doing that, so the legacy is gone. You understand me? I watch one person is saying, oh, right now the Black Sheriff is more than all the... Then they are making big arts, like Stoneboy, like Shatta Wale.
And even I saw Blacko come out to say he doesn't like that comparison, because sometimes the people that are even compared, they are not into that, but then social media folks, for whatever reason. But then before we wrap up, I know you have new things, the EP and all that. Yeah. Okay. Let's just talk about currently what you are up to in 2023, the plans.
Yeah, we have put on our EP. I will not say yes. Let's say release in some way. It's on social or the digital platform. It's five tracks in there, and we want Ghanaians to just pay attention to that EP a lot. And people who are looking for content, who want to write, who want to bash, who want to say anything about FBS should go through the EP. The EP talks about now, talk about
The
who
current
FBS, FBS are.
Mm.
FBS Music, we are blessed with a lot of talent, which the dance is taking over it because we are very vibrant.
Yeah.
So when you have this opportunity, you don't talk about, how do you write? How do you compose? You're good. Because of the dance, you don't talk about it. So we want all Ghanaians, all the listeners or the people who are watching us now, to just go on digital platform and type FBS Takeover. That's the title of the listing.
EP.
And the rest, you can write it. Anything you want to write about it. If you want to insult us, if you are not good, you just tell us. So 2023, we give you a challenge. Just go there and just,
Great.
yeah.
Najo, it was a pleasure having you talk
Yes.
about music and relive all the good times.
Something.
Any final words before we wrap up?
Okay, I would say keep it calm. Love yourself more. Say less. Talking too much make you irrelevant because you end up saying nonsense. And then focus. Whatever it is you want to do, just stay by it. Focus towards it. Pray over it, and you succeed. And to our fans, Yanzango, to Muna.
Great. D.
I'll just my last word is to the youth, every youth is a hero. Every youth, wherever you find yourself, just say to yourself, you are a hero. If I tell you how we started, you will not say, listen, me in go school that. My school is just some class 1, class 2. I don't remember how many classes I sit in my life.
Yeah.
But trust me, I'm doing a lot in my life. So I'm just trying to send this message to the Zongo youth or all the youth in Ghana that, listen, keep it tight. I know it's not easy, you might be on high something, but still now tell yourself you can make it.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? You can make it, you can see through. And look within you, inside you, you will find your talent, you find what you can do the best.
Thank you very much,
You're welcome.
FBF Music. So bad that I couldn't, get to dance with because and all that. But I wish maybe we could play. You could play.
Yeah.
Can I play any of your songs? Which song do you love? So that we just wrap up with it. Joe.
Joe or Hala.
Hala.
Joe Hala, we take over.
Hala.
I swear that.
Hala is on a boom play. Go on, boom play.
Hala and take all of.
Apple. Okay, then let's do Joe because let me just do Joe. Okay.
I really you, my baby.
Can we get some of the dance moves?
Baby, make I please.
Baby, I want my knees.
Oh, I can feel your pain. Let me take it away.
On top your cake, and make I look your face.
If it's you that I want, baby, move to the dance floor. Baby, Joe.
Move your body, get
Joe.
Move your body,
Yeah, for love. Come on.
Baby, Joe.
Move your body, Joe. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, FBS.
Thank you.